Hey, welcome back everybody. We're here back in Factorio where we left off last time in this Relearning Factorio series. We left off in we just finished the red and green science. We got our science going. I see they're not going right now. We need to go get some of these things being built real quick. And we just started building a quick little wall here to help us out. While we're kind of waiting for science to go, we do need to go ahead and fix our copper smelting operation because, well, it's not really copper smelting we need to fix so much as we need to fix the mining operation, because we're not really doing anything here with miners very efficiently. So we're going to go ahead and pull this up. I know I have a blueprint somewhere in here that I can pull out and get a little bit more efficient setup going. What we had going at the beginning was just, quick grab and go. That's way more efficient, but uses way more stuff. So what we'll do is, I know I just literally laid down what I picked up, but there's a rhyme and a reason to everything. And that rhyme and the reason is to start using more blueprints. It'll be helpful in the end. Looks like at the beginning this was going to be well overloaded on the side, which happens. Nobody's perfect, right? Start making some more of these. Does it bother anybody else to have the little notifications that you have extra stuff available? It bothers the hell out of me, personally. I don't really know why it bothers me, but totally. It's like, hey, buddy. I don't know why I even bother to lay that down, to be honest. You're probably wondering the same thing. It's all about getting in the habit, guys. It's all about getting in the habit. Man, it's dark over here. Probably never going to need to come over here again in the dark, but I'm not afraid of the dark. And this one, that's going to quickly double our production there. Let's go ahead and make the research more efficient. Get some of this going. Oh, definitely get that going. Alright, that should last us a few minutes. Make sure this is not, wanted to make sure it wasn't going to have any iron in it. These here are kind of pulling out the iron, and obviously they're doing double duty there, so I wanted to make sure they're getting split correctly. Go ahead and put another one here. Doing this seam of iron and copper. It's always a little bit easier to do, I think, in the beginning. Once you get further along in the process, you're not going to want to mess with it. And it creates other backup problems. Give these guys some more juice here. Here. Run out of things to do. Okay, well, fix this a little bit. Really, all this is doing is feeding my gun maker at this point. I don't need any of this. And I can go quickly put it somewhere else, but if I just go delete this, I don't need this, don't need that. But I do want this guy to keep going. Build me some guns. Some turrets. Some wall sections while I'm here. Drop off this guy. I can get rid of all this monstrosity of things here. Just gonna make this leader. Clean up on aisle 4. Clean up on aisle 4 for sure. That gun. Okay. Now this is full, so I'm gonna let it unfill itself. Oh, I gotta build steel, guys. What am I doing? Because of that, I'm going to start building another smelter over here, and I'm going to leave this one over here to be for steel. So, I'll quickly pull this out, and then I'm going to copy what we have here, kind of the mess that we have here. I'm going to put it right here. And while I do that, you're probably thinking to yourself, I can't believe you have 3,000 hours in this game, and this is as good as you get at it. Yep, that's right. This is as good as I get at it. I want to get these belts going so I can bring this guy in real quick and make sure he's still feeding all the rest of this. Anyway, it's Tuesday after Labor Day. Hope y'all had a good Labor Day break if you're in the U.S. Do y'all do Labor Day breaks? I guess not in other countries. I know y'all have different holidays. I know y'all celebrate labor differently. But that's what just happened here. I guess this won't air for a couple days. We're not live because I can barely do this and talk at the same time. Gotta get better at this before I can go live. I really admire the guys on Twitch and on the streaming services that do this all live. I can't even imagine. It seems like it'd be really hard, just frankly. Okay, that's being made, produced. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna backfeed this guy. Have this guy go backwards. And just go like this. And then he will feed this one. It will be steel. I guess I'll definitely have to build another steel at some point, so that's how we'll feed it over. Eventually, and not in the too distant future, we'll get steel offsite. It's gonna need its own, place to be. This guy needs to go this way. Because this amount of steel production, it's not going to do jack. But it will be here, and we'll be able to get us something going. Sometimes I wish I had the bots turned on. Normally, when I'm just playing for fun, in the past I'd have the, bots set up to go from the beginning. I'd use that mod. But because I was trying to kind of reteach myself how the game worked. God, my power poles are messy. I didn't want to have bots on from the beginning. Maybe someday I'll redo this power pole setup and make it make sense, because it's really messy right now. I have a feeling that I've copied a bunch of bad things into this setup just over the years of copying this blueprint setup. I gotta start using the right terms. You're not gonna think I'm serious as a gamer. It's probably not all that serious. Still need more. Add these while I'm here. No reason to have anything in my inventory that could be working. Not working. Okay. Steel going. And then it actually might be time to build work on the bus. Finish the bus. Finish, but get the bus going. You know what I mean? Choo-choo. Oh, that's a train again. I don't know why y'all keep letting me make the train noise, but it's a train. I'm surprised that our biters haven't come back. I do not wish for that to happen. I'm just surprised that they haven't. Alright, we could do steel chest here. Do a steel chest. We could do this right there. Okay. It's very clear that I am... Yep. And this right here is the problem. Let's see. Best way to do this. Oh, just make sure it's always coming from here first. Priority, input priority right. There we go. And then I know that this should really be more centered. So we'll do that. There we go. Let's redo this a little bit. And then we'll finally start, get our belt balancers going. I do like to balance them early. 1, 2, 3. Right? Now this is starting to look like a proper base, everybody. And we have definitely chosen we've definitely chosen which direction our belts are, our base is building at this point. Looking at the map, we're coming straight down here. And we're going to keep building to the east, to the east, to the left. Which we'll run into a little resistance here in a minute, but that's okay. We're moving away from that base. Although I need to go put some guns up here. So, let's go do that real quick. Seems like we should be protecting our backside a little bit. Lots of open space up here. We got some wall sections we can real quickly just build a quick wall. We have some natural, excuse me. We have some natural cliffs here that kind of help us. And this is just really supposed to buy us time. It's not really supposed to completely prevent anything, but while we're here, I'll put a radar up here to give me a little more coverage. And we saw the power plant over there, looking good. Let's go and check everything else out real quick. I do think we need to go ahead and plan for the future here and add some more protection around this coal plant and expand it. It is our sole source of power right now, and you know what that means. Come for it, we're in trouble. Is that on a rock? Oh, there's the... No? Huh. Get on top of it. I should have installed long reach. What's the name of that? Plugin? Mod? I don't know why I call plugins mod. Or mods plugins, but I do. Maybe I'm old. Maybe that's what that means. I have kids, so, they would definitely tell me that I'm old. I do indeed have, before y'all freak out, I do indeed have a design for a wall section. I have lots of them, actually. Those resources for now. And we will definitely have better walls at some point. Just not today. Oh, look. All the things I have. Gotta get that steel going. Alright. So added some more of those. And in the time we have left, come here and find out what's going on with this guy. Why did you get bricks? That's so weird. Oh, I must have inadvertently put something in there. My bad. So I need to stop making these. Get over here, get some of my... That should speed that up. Can always go over here and get some of these. Definitely speed up all the miner production. For all that time I talked about using a blueprint for the miners, and then I just go and do that. Just kind of a jerk. So another thing we can do, I think this would be a little helpful, is if we do this. There, so everything coming on this side is on that one belt. I just want to free up more throughput for this guy, because I know I'm going to get backed up a little bit. Look at all that beautiful steel. Yes, beautiful steel. Alright, so I need to jump the steel, or come under with the steel, and then I need to skip 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'd like to do 2 lines of steel. We only have 1 right now, so do this. Again, this is just like a first warning system. This is not going to really stop anything. It's just going to stop those expansion parties from like showing up and be like, hey, what are you doing, buddy? Okay, we got that going, we got that going. Let's go up here and check our... So if we look at the map, we're going to have to come up here to get more iron. And way down here to get more copper. There's a little bit of iron here. Let me turn off the pollution, makes it a little easier to see. I don't see... I mean, this is a little backup copper, or iron. But we have 340 iron, so we gotta go somewhere. It's gonna be up here, and then down here. So, we're gonna have to do some work. Let's train over there, and then train down here. I don't see any more coal. That's kind of a problem. Yep, that's gonna... Oh, So we have oil here. We have more oil down here, but I don't see the coal yet. So hopefully, let me get a couple more radars going to hasten the expansion. Why is it not building radars for me? Nothing's building. That's so weird. Huh. So I can't craft anything? It says I can. It says I have everything I need to craft it. And confirming I do, but it's not, nothing's crafting. I wonder what's going on. You ever seen that happen before? Look at that down here in the bottom left. I'm not crafting anything. What did I do? How did I break this? Did I do something to break this? Have you ever seen that before? I've broken my crafting. It's not crafting anything. Oh, that's weird. So now it's crafting all this stuff. I've done something, guys. Have you ever seen that? Okay, now it's crafting. Okay, weird. Why would it do that? Has anyone ever seen that happen before? I certainly haven't. I must have done something to piss off the Factorio gods. So maybe that's a good place to leave it. While I do some research about how I pissed off the Factorio gods. I'm going to lay down some radars here, and then that will be a great place to pick it up next week. Well, we have the radars going to expand the surface planet so we know where everything is. Alright, I'm going to do a little research. If you know why, if you made it this far, and you know why that I pissed off the Factorio gods and I couldn't do any crafting. See if my crafting works. Currently crafting works. Alright, if you know why crafting stopped working, leave a comment below because I'm really confused. But until next time, be safe. I'll be back next week with another Factorio episode. Till then, see ya.